My projector anyways is a 1579 Bell & Helen, and I think I want to get this projector going anyways. And you know, I love the projectors anyway, the 16, because I love the 16mm film anyways. You know, I operate an 8mm projector, I got a, let's see, a Revere. I don't know if this is really cool. I'm trying to figure out how it works, but I show how it did work anyways, to try to get it working anyways. But it's really cool projector. I like it. I like this toolbox, this tool anyways. They got a lot of tools in there. It's this heavy, it weighs about 45 pounds probably. All the cables and stuff. This is for my TV. I use those for the Ethernet for the TV. I gotta figure out how to hack into the websites and stuff. It'd be cool. You know, it was really good. Bye. There's my tools anyways I use. I have a lot of tools and stuff. Anyways, tools, screwdriver, and lights. 5-outlet cables, here we call it. Ethernet cables for the TV I want to get. And there's the old stereo electronic board. I think what happened in that stereo, I have a right there. I have a couple of relays went bad. Trying to figure out how to fix that. The stereo is about here. This is a huge amplifier. That's like a big, huge amplifier. But see how to get it going. What the problem is. It's more trying to learn all electronics, how to learn how things work and stuff. Anyways, I'll learn how that works. Everything, if I can figure this out, this will be a genius. So the connections are really easy. You have to figure out how to connect all the things. And the board goes down here, and this is one of the things the board sits on, so don't get short circuit anyways. Yeah, right now I don't use the VCR right now because I got a different TV. I can't really show it to you. I got a brand new GL TV. I don't know when I get on the internet anyways, but I'm giving that TV is my mom right now, because that's me when I used to watch, and I was in the back in middle school back in '83. Excuse me. I had a pause for my voice. It's kind of funny. Think about older stuff anyways, back in the early days, because the VCRs are not used that much, but I got a bunch of tapes and stuff, and videotapes, and some CDs. I got a bunch of CDs, over 70 CDs. But when you can put on your computer anyways, you can put on your computer anyways, you can save that stuff. But the main thing, you have backup of your computer. Hopefully you can. There's my synthesizer in there. The guitar is not really that good. There's my old iMac, my 6400. That one I have put a new, I think a power supply went out some way. 2 hard drives for it. There's only easy one. I don't know which hard drive, I don't remember exactly. There's a, what's that? Stereo Speaker, I don't remember exactly. The projector I want to repair sometime. There's a couple parts I want to replace in there. A lamp, I use that at night. I usually use my iPhone to see. Oh, I'd be careful. I make sometime of this vacuum cleaner anyways. Trying to make it anyways. Trying to make how it works and stuff. I like to do that. It's just the facts I have to do that. I'm on time right now. I'm just busy to get it out and try to get it going. Show the motor. This motor was replaced with a different one, but it works really good. It's quiet. I love those old machines. And this can spin around, spin, makes a cool sound. I love that thing. I'm gonna edit this in a little bit. Here's the attachment a little bit. All the attachment. Try to show all the attachment closely. Attachment's getting dark in here. There's a vacuum cleaner. The motor's right here. Here's my stereo anyway. It's a 5-channel stereo anyways. You know, I have different speakers and stuff. I have about 6 speakers probably. There's probably a piece of tape on it tell me which speaker it goes to, but I got it all figured out and stuff. There's the audio output cable for the TV. There's one of the TVs. I got a new TV and I got one of those audio jack, and that's why I use the audio output cable on this one. There's all the electronic parts for the audio output cable. It probably goes in there someplace, but it's in that. One thing about the stereo and stuff, the stereo Yamaha or the Sony, I used to have a Sony. Do not put anything on top of the stereo anyways. Do not put on anything on top of the stereo, because you got a bunch of electronic parts in the stereo, and you put anything over, they get really hot. The way they do, they overheat. You get so hot. You have to have the vents open. Do not put anything on top of them. Just beware, if you put anything over, you can ruin your electronics. I've done that to the stereo one time. It done some damage probably. I don't know what happened to it. And make sure you don't overcrank the speakers. If you have a speaker is about say about 100 watts, like 200 watts, and you got a speaker. Okay, I'll say it again. If you have a speaker with 200 watts and the amplifier is rated for like, I'm trying to think. Okay, what I'm doing. Okay, let's see. I can do it. I'm trying to think how to do this. Okay, you got a speaker rated for 200 watts. Excuse me. Do it over again. If you got a speaker rated for 200 watts or 100 watts usually, and the stereo is rated over 200 watts, and you got a speaker with 100 watts, you'll burn out your speakers. Beware of how much wattage you put for them. I'm trying to explain, but my brain's kind of fried a little bit. I'm trying to wake up a little bit, but it's early in the morning. And make sure you don't overcrank the speaker. Know the wattage of the speakers before you do anything. And yeah, this is a big transformer, a huge transformer. I was having trouble saying it. I said amplifier. I said it should be a transformer. This is a 7-channel stereo. 7-channel stereo. This one has a little trouble. I have to figure out how to fix it, but it's a cool system. This will be all the parts for the electronics, for the power supply, for the plug-in, something like that. This is some difficult stuff to figure out right now. And the electronic board is a little different. This is electronic board's stereo right here. It's pretty powerful stereo. I got something marked down. I don't know what it is, but I'm trying to figure it out. I like electronics. A center speaker. I got a center speaker on that stereo anyways. Each my mom anyways. Give it to my mom. You know, we ordered a remote control from eBay, VCR, and my old TV. It's a vacuum tube TV, Zenith. They make quality. Boy, this is heavy. Really. I can lift it a little bit. Vacuum parts, VCR, electronic parts, speakers. Going out.